Hey everybody. Uh, so I was on Facebook and this post came up about an incident that's up on the hill somewhere. Uh, Basically, a woman called 911 saying that there was a man in her yard and he refused to leave and he kept walking around her yard. Turns out the man that was there owns the property. He owns the property. That's his property. People are like, well, landlord, he needs to provide 24-hour notice before he enters the property. No, no. You have to give notice to enter the home or apartment. Landlords can walk on the property, inspect the exterior of the property, inspect the property, like the grounds themselves, without notice. The 24-hour or 48-hour in the case of Arizona is only if the landlord is going to go inside the home or apartment. That's it. Now, I laid out a bunch of, laws, and I even cited actual Arizona law. And this guy comes on and he goes, "That's not true. I have a family member whose stepson is 40 years old, and his stepson took out a restraining order on him. Then that stepson waited for him to leave to go to work, and he went in the house." Well, he didn't say broke in. He said that he went in the house, and when the guy got off of work, the stepson called the police and had him arrested for trespassing and breaking the protection order. And I told him, that's not how it works. You cannot ever go into another person's house and say that you have a protection order and have them arrested and take the house from them. That does not happen. That it literally will never, ever, ever happen, ever. And he's like, "Well, it did happen. It happened to a family member of mine. The stepson, they had a disagreement, and he's 40." And I was like, "Yeah, he didn't break in. He didn't call the cops. He didn't have a protection order. He didn't take the house over. That did not happen. You're a liar. You lost all credibility when you started blowing all this smoke." He's like, "I didn't say he broke in." I was like, "Listen, you said that he had a protection order against him. You said that he didn't live there ever. And then you said that he waited for the stepdad to leave, and then he went inside. Okay, if you got a protection of order, you cannot be on that other person's property at all. That's literally how that works. You cannot go to their home if you have an order of protection against them, because then you're breaking the protection order yourself. That's how that works." So he wasn't allowed to be there. If he's never lived there, then he doesn't have permission to be there or enter the place anyways. He didn't have permission to go inside. Therefore, he had to have broken in. That's breaking and entering. Even if he had a protection order, he can't call the cops and say, "Hey, I've got a protection order against this man, and I want him arrested because he's breaking the protection order." You are in that person's home. And this guy didn't get it. He still didn't get it. He still believes that he's telling the truth. There's absolutely no way that ever happened, ever. I told him things that never happened. I'll take things that never happened for 2,000, Alex. And he said that he demanded I give him the money because he believes that me saying that was a written contract, and therefore I owe him $2,000. And he was throwing all kinds of threats around, and he blocked me. And it's like, people, if you're gonna be stupid or borderline retarded, stay off the internet like that. I mean, you can't. This guy is pulling all kinds of Antifa logic, like, oh, I have a restraining order against you, therefore I can go to your house and have you arrested because you're within the whatever limits. So, no, you can't, because then you're the one that's breaking the order, and you're the one doing the illegal act. Just like this fucking guy said the kid did. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. And the arguments back and forth with this guy is, and he couldn't even spell. He couldn't spell, and he was like missing words and missing letters in the middle of words. I mean, I'm baffled. This guy runs his own business selling inflatable, renting inflatable party stuff to kids. And he's saying he knows all this stuff about law. And it's like, if he runs a business and this is how he thinks that the law works, then you should not rent from him, because he will make up anything and everything possible to get you in trouble somehow or try to con you out of something. I mean, that's like the biggest con man line ever, is like, oh, a friend of mine lost his house because somebody got an protection order and they stole his house. What? Huh? That makes no sense. That's like, that's like saying, oh, well, I broke into this business and therefore it's mine. Nah, that's not how it works. I broke into a house, therefore it's mine. No, that's not how it works. The guy owns the house. The kid broke in. Well, I say kid, he's 40 apparently. He broke in, and supposedly the homeowner was arrested and the house was given to the kid. That's bullshit. I mean, that's stupid. Ridiculous, even.